This is a 1-minute stretch for the gluteus medius and gluteus minimus muscles demonstrated on the right side of the body with our client Kendall side lying. She's on her left side. And notice that her left shoulder is far away from me on the table, but her rear end, her pelvis, is very close toward me, and that means she's diagonal on the table, which is very important because the idea of this stretch is to take her right thigh and bring it down off the back side of the table. And if she's not diagonal, the table would obstruct that movement. Before we begin, I also want to point out that once we get her in the stretch position, we want to make sure that we're not twisting her lumbar spine. So we want her to be stacked. I could put a ruler right here. Now, right now, she's not perfectly stacked, but this is not the position that's important. What's important is when I bring her back to the stretch position here. So right now, I want her stacked, and she is. So I take my right hand and I put it on the distal lateral thigh right here. And then I'm just going to push down. Now her pelvis would drop on that side, so I need to stabilize her pelvis. I would find her iliac crest, in this case with my left hand, and I would push toward elevation on the iliac crest. However, that can be uncomfortable because the iliac crest is directly deep to the skin, so I could use a cushion here to make it more comfortable for the client. I stabilize her pelvis, and then I drop down on my right side, pushing her distal thigh down into a deduction toward the floor. I could also, if I wanted to save my left wrist, use my forearm to stabilize her pelvis. I just get a lower crouch position, and then I drop the thigh into a deduction. And that is our 1-minute stretch for the gluteus medius and gluteus minimus demonstrated on the right side of the body.